Because when you talk about LGBT, when those kids start asking what are those letters, and then you start talking about bisexual and all that, well, what's a bisexual? You see, they try to play little trick words, just like with transsexual. First it was a transvestite, then they turned it into transsexual, then they went to the think tanks and said, okay, let's just use transgender to try to take the word sex out of it. But see, they can't remix the bisexual part, see? There's no such thing as a bi-gender. So you got that bisexual word there. So how do you remix that? You can't really remix it. And when children ask, hey, what the hell is a bisexual? What's a bisexual, teacher? What do you tell them? You understand? No, this is a legitimate question for parents. I'm a parent of children. So when you start teaching 5 and 6 year olds what a damn bisexual is, what do you say? And when you ask people who are pro LGBT history in school, they start babbling and trolling and getting hostile. No, that's the problem that I have. Are you going to be hostile with these children? How are you going to explain it to them? Are you going to lie? What are you going to do? Or are you going to trick bag the kids? Like, well, a bisexual, well, that's a person who likes both men and women. Okay. You mean like how I like my mommy and my daddy? Yeah, kind of like that. Oh, so does that mean I'm bisexual? Do you feel bisexual, little Billy? Yeah, if you say that being a bisexual means you like men and you like women, well, I like my mommy and I like my daddy. Well, I guess you are bisexual, Billy. Oh, cool. You see what I'm saying? It goes into that type of thing. It gets into that. That's where this shit is going to go. You understand? It's going to be a bunch of confusion, and that ain't cool. And there's a lot of black people who are afraid to speak out against it because you're afraid they're going to start saying, okay, you homophobic or transphobic. No. I want to know what's going to be taught. And they're already trying to teach stuff about, see, they have to piggyback black people onto this thing. And I want y'all to understand, black people, understand when you're being used to be the face of something so that the backlash can hit you. Just like with this voting thing. When they pulled this voting finesse, they made black people the face of the voting finesse. So you throw black people out there and talk about, oh yes, black people saved this election, black people did this, it was black people. So the backlash comes back on black people. Just like with this LGBT stuff, they put black people out there as the mascots. They keep talking about black trans matter and all this stuff, which the white LGBT community can give less than a damn about black transgender people. They don't care nothing about them. They just use them as a tool to facilitate money and resources going to white LGBT organizations. But they put all of this story time, transgender story time, a drag queen story time, and all of this black trans and black LGBT people, they put them out there to be the face of this stuff. They start latching on LGBT history to black history. See, they put black people's face on it. They get a black mayor like Lori Lightfoot. They put her out there to be the face of this stuff. And they teach it in schools. And then they teach white kids this stuff too. Because understand, some of this LGBT agenda, it's to undermine white families as well. That's the trick bag some of y'all alt-right, well, some of the right-wing white people are realizing this. But they're trying to undermine families in general so they can control people. But black people in particular, they really got to put extras on black folks. So when they're trying to indoctrinate white children as well, the face of this stuff is black people. So the white parents, there's a lot of hostility towards black LGBT people and black people in general. See, we got to understand the game out here when white liberals make black folks the face of a lot of things so that black people can get the blowback while the white people can gain all the benefits from it. You know? That's the trick bag. But the thing is, we got to understand, and everybody hit that like button, hit the thumbs up button while you're in here. A lot of folks in here, hit that thumbs up button. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the thumbs up button, hit the thumbs up button, hit the thumbs up button. Yeah? hit the thumbs up button, ladies and gentlemen. So we're talking about, is unity overrated? Like I said, when it comes to black people, everybody is all about their resources. Everybody is all about getting something for their group. But the minute black people get some spotlight, when the focus is on us, all of a sudden, we get talk about unity, we get talk about diversity, we get all of these vague terms thrown at us that don't mean anything. We're told that we have to unify with everybody. We're told that we all got to get together with everybody. We're one big global happy family. We got to stop racism by everybody getting together. So when they talk this unity and diversity stuff to help combat anti-black racism, and then they start talking about extrapolating resources or handing down resources, because we didn't play the unity game, everybody gets dibs at the resources meant for us. Just like in the 60s when they said, okay, we need to correct Jim Crow with affirmative action. But we're not just going to give it to black people because, look, all of us are one big happy family. We're all about unity. We're unified now. So let's just give it to everybody. And that's the trick. And black folks, they've made us so desperate for acceptance from other people. We're out here hurting.